All right, welcome to the Mark and Jerry BS sessions. And Jerry, we have a guest, and they can see who it is.
We got a fucking legend, dude. Fucking Ralph Viera, man. Fucking the greatest.
Hell yeah, man.
Man, how's it going, man? This is fucking a pleasure, dude. I'm telling you, man. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks. At least you appreciate me being here.
I always appreciate you, man. You taught me a lesson on that balance episode, not to be a dick.
Oh, dude, that was brutally fucking awesome.
I gotta go listen to it again. I don't remember what lesson I taught you.
You told me not to care what if people get butthurt that I like that they hate Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck if you like Sammy Hagar or not, but I know deep down inside, Mark, you are like, I like Sammy, listen to me. Oh, look at me, I like Sammy. But I also like Dave, but I like Sammy, I like Dave.
That is true, man. That is like that.
I feel like I need to tell people I like Dave also because they get pissed off that I like Sammy. So I said, but I like Dave too, you know.
Dude, it's not even,
anybody thinks, fuck them.
It's not even close, man. Fucking Roth rules, Sammy. Bleh.
Well, I tend to think that as well.
I know.
I like maybe two Van Hagar songs that I like. That's about it. I mean, he's not belonging.
My condolences.
Sorry, man. But yeah, Roth is fucking Van Halen. Period. End of story.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that though, so we don't need to get into that.
I agree with you. It is Van Halen with Roth. It isn't Van Halen with Sammy Hagar, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm a pussy. I have a vagina.
Mark is a big fan of downgrades.
What's the other downgrade I like? I don't remember.
I don't know, man. I don't care, dude. Whatever you like, it's legitimate, dude.
I know. I don't care.
Yeah. You know, the one thing I love about Mark is, man, he can fucking take a beating, man, but he'll stand his fucking ground and not change anything. You know what I mean?
Unless I lecture him.
Oh my God. It's like I saw your video on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, your the News That Matters, which is on the Almost Human channel on YouTube, and you're the YouTube god. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's like I could only hope to get 100 subscribers, and you got
Yeah, no shit.
I know, man.
I rule so hard.
That's how actually I came across you. It was Almost Human 56 page, man. Fucking
thanks, man. And I just want to say, anybody that doesn't know me out there and you're thinking, oh man, look at the ego on that guy. Dude, look, I have a flaw. I suck at modesty.
It's well earned, man. I'm telling you, man.
So you said you were gonna lather the Hall of Fame.
Oh, you know what? After I said that, all right, here's the deal. I made the almost news. What is it? What is it, Mark?
The News That Matters.
Only News That Matters.
Yeah, only News That Matters.
I made it yesterday, and I ended up deleting it and redoing it because. All right, I'll tell you why I redid it. But yesterday, when I saw Judas Priest was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I was sad. But then I got very happy because it said, "Oh, they weren't inducted in the performance. They were inducted as like, I don't know, whatever."
Like the Sidemen thing.
That.
They put the E Street Band in, you know.
Yeah, they put Randy Rhoads in. It's supposed to be something that's reserved for people that were in bands, but they did something else and they put them in there. But either way, I thought yesterday that Judas Priest is not going to perform. And I got I was loving rock and roll. I was like, thank you, because that will guarantee piss off all the fucking knob jockeys out there that every goddamn year gets pissed off at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well, let my band in. Look, bottom line is rock and roll. I'm guilty too. I used to fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but now it's gotten to the point where no, they're not the problem. The problem is the fuckers that get mad, give them attention every fucking year. So me thinking yesterday that Judas Priest wasn't going to perform was going to piss off these knob jockeys that are, because I saw everybody was like, yay, Judas Priest is in. And then when they don't perform, they're like, oh, and I was hoping. But then I saw Rob Halford today saying, oh, yeah, we're going to bring the metal to the stage. I was like, oh, so all you knob jockeys, you win this time. You win this time. But you know what? All those fucking dickweeds, dill pickles. Watch next
pickles.
next year, they're going to be like, why isn't Iron Maiden? And all bunch of fucking dickweeds. Thank you. But I'll tell you this now. I mean, I just want to love the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because why the fuck not? It's so trendy to hate on them. That's why, dude, you don't see me bashing Metallica, and I'm not a big fan of Black Album I love the last one, but everything in between. I don't like bashing Nickelback. I don't like bashing all the shit that's so trendy to like. But I love shit that I love when I find a band that people fucking hate, like Ghost, Pantera, all this shit. So I went on a little deep dive on Nickelback, and I got so pissed off that I didn't like it because I wanted to like them so much because everybody hates them. I wanted to be the guy saying Nickelback rules just to piss off all you trendoids that always want to think. And I'll tell you this, Mark, and you know this is true. It is not trendy. Now my mom's calling me. Oh well, she hung up. Maybe she butt dialed me. It's not trendy to fucking hate on Hagar. Hagar is a little niche group, me and Ian and the people in rock and metal, but it's not a Nickelback thing. It's not a Pantera thing. It's not a Metallica thing. It's not a fucking Ghost thing. It's the Hagar haters is not trendy, man. There's nothing trendy about hating Hagar. It's just not. I mean, and mainly the people that hate Sammy Hagar are people that fucking love Van Halen. They love Van Halen was fuck. Were you around, Mark? Were you going to shows? Did you ever see Roth with Van Halen?
I saw them on the reunion, but I never saw them with Michael Anthony. So I never really saw the real Van Halen.
That doesn't count.
I'm jealous of you talking about those tours you went to, and I'm like,
that shit was magic, bro.
I agree with you, man.
And I mean, in my personal opinion, Sammy Hagar came and it turned into, and I'm not saying this, because I hate them so much. They really are the worst band I ever saw in my life. Correction, I saw Primus the other night. Primus was bad, but that opening band, they were called Battles, I think. Woo! That was so bad that even Ian hated it.
Oh shit.
Man.
But that was so bad that Mark would hate it.
Probably. I went to a Linkin Park show and there was a group called The Prodigy, and I walked out to drink beer until they were over. That was one of the worst bands I've ever seen, was The Prodigy.
And Linkin Park, let me tell you, I love one Linkin Park song. And the reason why I love it so much is because that guy that died was a great singer, man.
He was.
What a voice. I mean, and I like the song too, but everything else I heard, unfortunately, I didn't like because, a lot of people don't like Linkin Park, and I could have been a part of that.
I basically just like the first two albums because the next albums after that just went totally hip hop and pop.
They sold out after the demos.
Yeah, they were originally supposed to be called Hybrid Theory. The
Wasn't that the name of the record?
Yeah, that was the name of the band, and they changed it to Linkin Park.
I'll Keep On Believing. I don't know that YNT song.
I don't know either. Maybe it's in a lyric or something. Maybe this is a tribute to the three members that died with the spotlights with nobody there.
No, but that's a band I love. Why the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, I love YNT. I saw them.
I love them. Why do you like them?
I love YNT. I've loved YNT since I was a kid.
I'm just pulling your nose hair.
I like a lot of bands you like. I think it's just Sammy Hagar we don't agree on. But I agree with you, man. Roth is Van Halen, I enjoy the Roth albums a lot more.
Sammy too.
But it's not like I get in the car and jam 5150. I get in the car and jam like Fair Warning.
You don't want to jam 5150, you'll crash.
But man. And
so what's going on, guys?
I want to ask you something since we have you here. Why does Blabbermouth love Ted Nugent?
Oh, it's very. I have a very simple explanation. Blabbermouth are geniuses. They love to put stuff up that'll get a big conversation going. And Blabbermouth is full of far left and far right, and they're always clashing. They always do shit like this. They even put up what was the big news? The Will Smith thing. They found a way to throw that in there because they know it would start a big conversation. Blabbermouth are very smart people.
Yeah.
They know exactly how to trigger people. You know?
It's like 2 days in a row I saw Ted Nugent says Eddie Van Halen's the greatest guitarist you ever seen. And then I see the other one, Joan Jett fires back at Ted Nugent, but Ted Nugent was right on both.
Yeah, let's touch on that. Now here's the thing. I mean, whether you like Ted Nugent or not, how the fuck can you disagree with that? All right, here's the deal. They put Joan Jett in the top guitar players. No matter what you think of Joan Jett, and I happen to love Joan Jett.
Me too.
She's a rhythm guitar player. She's not, a lead. There's far more deserving people, which Ted Nugent was talking about. Now, for me personally, and this is pure logic and science, if you're going to put Joan Jett on that fucking list and not Malcolm Young, who's the greatest fucking rhythm player ever, come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck, man?
I was just thinking
Again,
Malcolm Young should be on that. You just said,
isn't that basically fucking just Rolling Stone, man? I'm telling you, dude. They're like the fucking lamest, man.
Yeah, Rolling Stone magazine. They've always been the enemy, and that's why it gets me. I'll admit it. It's my flaw. It drives me crazy when I see people bitching about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame every year. It's like, do you understand they're the fucking enemy? It's like Jews for Hitler.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck, man? They're the enemy. Why do you need their acceptance? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is your goddamn record collection, and you induct them with your wallet. Period. Logic. And I will continue bitching about it like a little schoolgirl till it's fixed. And that means I'm never going to stop bitching about it because it's never going to.
Are you going to watch it to watch Judas Priest, or are you just not? You're going to skip it?
Yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to watch it live while it happens. I'll watch it, when they show it on. Watch them playing with, on Blabbermouth. I'll click the link and watch it. But that's another thing. It's like, what if they get KK back? Who gives a fuck? Look, the only way I'll care if they get KK back is if they get them back and continue playing with them after they play to the enemies, because if you get KK Downing back just to play to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then kick him to the curb, to me, that's more insulting. I'd rather not him come back for just a show for the enemies.
Yeah, that would be cool if they get on stage with him and they go, man, we miss you, dude. And then they go, you know what? Just come back. We need you. But I don't know if that'll happen.
It's not going to happen.
Pride and egos.
Well, no, it's not Judas Priest. It's not, dude. If it was up to Halford and Ian Hill, KK will be back in a heartbeat. But KK made the fatal mistake of bashing the manager, who not a lot of people know this, but she's a Yoko Ono. She's the one that's, I believe, either married or dating Glenn Tipton, and she's caused so much bullshit. And when he badmouthed her, she's the one stopping him from coming in. So even if Rob wants him in or Ian, it ain't gonna happen because the manager, I'm telling you, man, Rob may be gay, but he's still pussy whipped.
Oh wow.
Shit, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that the manager was dating. The manager was fucking the whole band up.
I think she's married to Glenn Tipton. I think so.
Oh man,
and I love KK, but yeah, KK has said some stupid shit. He should just shut up already. But to me, look, man. Fine. I saw Judas Priest without KK, without Glenn the last time. Amazing set list. But when I walked out, I didn't see Judas Priest, man. It's not Judas Priest without Glenn and KK and Rob. Those three. You can do without Ian Hill. I love Ian Hill, but come on. The guy's disposable. Those three. And those are the three that wrote all those metal fucking opuses. So without those two, it's not Judas Priest. There's so many bands out there that it's not the band. You go see Rat. You didn't just see Rat. If Warren DeMartini's not on that stage, that ain't fucking Rat. You know, I mean, you name it. You name any fucking band, you know? It's like, if they ain't all the original members that did all the killer classic shit, then it ain't shit, you know?
Well, even Bobby Blotzer, you need him back too. You know, I think he was a killer drummer.
Hey, look, it's never going to be Rat without the King, period.
No.
It's just not. Rat is over. But, you know, I saw Rat and they were damn good, but with Martini. And I saw on video the Rat without Martini. Man, that guitar player that replaced Martini is unfucking believably great. The same thing with John Levin of Dokken. That motherfucker is godly, but it's not George Lynch.
No.
It's not Warren DeMartini. Therefore, it's not Dokken, it's not Rat, you know?
It's just weird that they bring George Lynch up for 3 songs on Dokken. Like, why don't you just kick John off the stage and just take over? Even George said that. You know, it is kind of weird. So I think Eddie Trunk asked him that. Isn't that weird to watch somebody else play your songs? And he goes, yeah.
I think it's amazing how so many people are bashing Bon Jovi, but not enough fucking bashing on Don Dokken. I think is the worst out of all of them. The guy's just talking on stage. Now, don't get me wrong, man. The guy, you know, went through cancer, went through hell. I get it. And he's going out there to pay the bills. But man, I don't hear enough bashing on that dude. And all I see is his Bon Jovi stuff. Now, all right, look, honestly, yeah, you all know I'm not a fan of Bon Jovi, which, by the way, I love Bed of Roses, though. I'm kind of gay. But I've seen footage of Bon Jovi singing, and it's like, dude, it doesn't sound like classic Bon, but dude, it's not that bad. He's not up there just talking, you know, like Don Dokken does, or croaking like Paul Stanley. I think he sounds bad, don't get me wrong, but he's not as bad as those two.
No, but at least Don says, yeah, I know my voice sucks, but get over it. At least he owned it. Paul Stanley will never say my voice sucks.
Paul Stanley's the biggest hypocrite ever, man.
Big time.
Yeah, he said if you can't do it anymore, get out of the game. And he's still in there.
Yeah. We're not like Rihanna and Madonna. We don't use tapes. And
right. Oh shit. He does.
Gene Simmons came out saying, this is like several years ago, it's unfair for bands to use tapes and charge all this money. Put on the ticket. There is lip syncing. There are tapes used. That's what he said back then.
Yeah.
Now it's like, Kiss is a disgrace, dude. There is no band more I'm ashamed to love than Kiss. And I still love them, but I'm really ashamed. Not only because of their antics, but the fan base are the most retarded people I have ever witnessed in the history of fandom. They make Pantera and Slayer fans look fucking good. They make Van Hagar fans. All right, I'm going a little too far.
Yeah, their legacy, man, is fucking just gone, dude. I mean, it's blown. Can you imagine if Led Zeppelin continued, man? I mean, they quit at the right time, man. Bands like that, you know, they're legendary because, you know, that great fucking streak of music they had. They didn't burn out, you know?
Oh, yeah, Led Zeppelin's like the only band I can think of that really was legitimate and
pretty much so, yeah.
And Rush,
yeah. Speaking of Rush, did you get that box set?
No, but I am gonna get it. See, here's the thing, Mark. You bought it?
Yes, the only box set I bought, that one and the Black Sabbath Sabotage CD version. So
you know, I've learned from I got 2112 when it was new. I got Hemispheres when it was new, but I kind of like Permanent Waves. And Fair Weather Kings too. But Permanent Waves, I missed a boat on that. And then like 7 months later, I was like, man, I gotta buy it. When I went to go buy it 7 months later, it was like $100 cheaper on eBay.
Oh shit.
So I'm doing that from now on. I'm gonna get that Rush box set in like 7 months. You know?
Yeah, man. I see all the cool box sets you have. I go, fuck, I want some of those. I gotta get them, man. I'm gonna check eBay.
All the Rush ones. I even have, you know, it's a really good one that not a lot of people know of, but it doesn't have anything extra at all. Is the first album.
First album?
The first album has a box set, but it doesn't bring anything extra. But it's not 180 gram. It's goddamn 200 gram.
Yeah, they're I got 2112 with the hologram. It's like 200 gram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it brings like cool shit inside, but
Yeah.
nothing, no extra bonus stuff. But yeah, it sounds that is the best sounding Rush album I own. Is the first one, that 200 gram. But man, Farewell. I mean, they all sound great. They all do sound great. But
Why aren't they like giving like a good treatment to All the World's a Stage? That live album kicks ass.
yeah, no, I absolutely love that album. But yeah, that's a good question. And I'm not. It's not a popular opinion, but as much as I love All the World's a Stage, I like Exit Stage Left even more. There's something about that live album I absolutely love.
This that came in a box that's like double live from Toronto. It's freaking killer.
It's not Exit Stage Left though, right?
No, this is the live YYZ in 1981.
Oh, cool.
Live in
That's
Toronto.
even better. Give me a different live show. I already have All the World Stage. It'd be kind of a bummer if they threw that in there.
It's like 4 records of that whole concert.
Fuck.
Yeah. And
Is
it
it
came
the
with
whole-
the CDs too. So
It's the whole album?
yeah, it's like
I mean, the whole moving picture.
concert.
No, I'm saying, did they play?
Okay,
the-
let me see what they got on here. They got the Camera Eye, YYZ, Spirit, and then on this one, Red Barchetta, Tom Sawyer, Vital Signs.
Which
I love, and that's about it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think they played Witch Hunt on that tour. I saw them play Witch Hunt on the Signals tour.
Yeah, I saw them play Witch Hunt on that Time Machine tour.
Yeah, I saw that as well. But I saw Moving Pictures twice.
Damn, I'm fucking
I
jealous.
saw, and one night, I won tickets. This is a great story, by the way. I won tickets on the K102. See, back then there was no such thing as speed dialing, and I had that fucking phone number. I was really good at winning tickets, and I won tickets to get on the K102 party bus to Lakeland, Florida, which is like 4 hours away. And me and my brother went, and let me tell you something. It was called the party bus for real, because when we got on the bus, first of all, me and my brother smoked a lot of weed before we got on the bus, to be stoned. And we get on the bus, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, I'm smelling weed in here. And I look to the front, and the female DJ of that station, which weirdly enough, her name was Randy Rhodes too. She was smoking weed in the front. Then the guys next to us had hash. So we were smoking and getting fucked up. My friend lent me his binoculars. Back in the day, I'm talking about old school shit.
I used to rip binoculars from the concert venues. I remember that.
Yeah, binoculars were a thing back in the day.
Yeah.
And my friend lent me the binoculars. So then while we were going to the show, they stopped at this fucking like little market. They bought a keg of beer. And I mean, we were partying hard. And you got to remember, I'm a little kid. I'm like 14 years old. And I'm getting fucking plastered. And I go to the show. I lose my brother because we're all fucked up. And the next thing I know, somebody's waking me up on the floor of the Lake Civic Center. And this is before Rush came on, thank God. And my binoculars were gone. And it was my first.
Yeah.
Dad was pissed. But that's my story. And that night they played Camera Eye. But when I saw them at the Sportatorium, it was, they played Beyond, Beneath, Behind.
Yeah.
And played, I forgot what else.
That's
So
on here too.
I'm sure that album you have has the intro to Working Man is reggae, right?
Yeah, it's reggae. Yep.
Yep. That's the one thing I remember about that show, because my friend Angel Marlowe was like, when they were playing that song, he was like, dude, that's Working Man. I go, it is? And then sure enough, yeah, they played. Then they went into the, But yeah,
Cygnus X1, Armageddon, Battle of the Mind, Bytor and the Snow Dog, In the End, In the Mood, Grand Finale, and then it ends with La Villa Strange Auto. On this,
So those are two separate shows.
Says live YYZ 1981. That's all it says. I think it's 2 different days, but they're freaking. It's like this is like one of the best live concerts I've heard by them. Besides the freaking Live in Rio. It's fucking awesome. And Exit Stage Left is awesome too.
They did 2 legs of the Moving Pictures tour, and I saw them both. And I know Camera Eye wasn't played at the Sportatorium, but it was played. I don't like that song, dude. Isn't that crazy? And when I went to go see Rush for the last time, I flew to New Orleans, and me and Ian saw it. They played Camera Eye, and I love that they played it because I still was having a good time. Knew it was the last time I was going to see Rush, but I was like, I wish it would have been something else. But it's hard to complain where you're seeing Rush when you know it's the last time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You saw the R40. I couldn't get into the forum. It was sold out and I couldn't get tickets. It was like out of my price range.
What a
It's
bummer.
like, fuck yeah. I saw Clockwork Angels.
Yeah, I saw that twice. That came down here twice. One at an amphitheater, one at the BTT Center. Yeah, that was another. And it was identical. They didn't change anything on both those nights.
And what the fuck is wrong with Alex Lifeson? That Envy of None sucks.
What is that?
He's got a new band called Envy of None with a female singer. It's like fucking, it's like The Cure.
Yeah, it's definitely a
It's new wave.
yeah, definitely
Like The
change.
Cure, but I don't like that. It's horrible.
Wait. I see something amazing behind Jerry there.
What's that?
Fucking Flotsam album, dude.
I just got it in yesterday and I haven't listened to it yet. Still in
That
the rack.
song, Brace for Impact, to me, I think it's the greatest Flotsam and Jetsam song ever.
Really, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it. Like I said, haven't got to it yet.
That whole album rolls right on, man.
It's like, did you ever hear Alex Lifeson's Victor album? That was horrible too.
I own it. Yeah. I actually own that on CD. I saw it like for $1. Yeah, I didn't like it. And somebody did donate for me to do a track by track. That against My Favorite Headache from Geddy Lee, which that one I kind of liked.
Yeah, My Favorite Headache. I got that on vinyl. I love that album.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Yeah, I wish those two would get together and just make music. Don't call it Rush. Just get together with another drummer and call it a different band.
Get
That'd be cool.
Get Mike Portnoy, make a new band. That guy's in a million bands anyways.
Man, they should get Ricky Rocket.
Ricky Rocket and freaking what's the bass player of Poison Sage?
Bobby Dahl.
Bobby Dahl. The best bass player ever, right?
Jeez.
All right, man. Let's get into our top 10 driving songs. Let's start with you, Ralph. What's your number 10?
All right, I had to write this down. I'm going to give you a couple of my honorable mentions, though. That suck that I leave these off. I Speed at Night from Dio, Metal Thrash and Mad, Anthrax, Slow Ride, Foghat, and Under My Wheels, Alice Cooper. I absolutely love all those songs, but they didn't make it, man. At my number 10, it's Primal Fear with Road to Asylum. That is my number 10.
Yeah, I never heard that. I need to check out that band because you got me in a lot of good music.
I love me some Primal Fear.
Nice. What about you, Jerry? What's your number 10?
My number 10 is Highway Star by Deep Purple, man. There's a lot of Deep Purple tunes that I wanted to put on there, but I thought that was probably the coolest driving tune by him. So that's my number 10.
I put my number 10 as Sammy Hagar. I Can't Drive 55.
Not wasting any time, are you?
No, and that's all the Sammy you'll get. So what's your number 9, Ralph?
Raven, Get Your Motor Running. I know,
Raven's awesome.
Yeah, even if you know Raven, they have so many albums. That's kind of one of those later albums that nobody knows about. So I'm sure you guys haven't heard it, but I recommend you and everybody watching now, check out that song. Check out every song I mentioned.
Yeah, man. I want to check out the Flunks and the Jetson behind him too.
Do you have a number 10, Mark?
Yeah, I said Sammy Hagar, I Can't Drive 55.
Yeah, you keep breaking up. I don't know what.
All right. And then we get to our number 9. You already said your number. What's your number 9, Jerry?
Murders in the Rue Morgue, Iron Maiden, dude. The Killers is the best fucking Iron Maiden album. Great song to fucking jam to and sing when you're fucking cruising, man. Love it.
Wait a second. I thought this was songs about driving.
Songs you like to drive to. That's what I meant.
Well, you know what? I misunderstood, but every song I wrote is great to drive to.
Yeah.
All right, right on.
And then I picked my number 9 is Heart Barracuda. That fucking riff, it just makes you go a million miles an hour. Dun, 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 dun.
That song never gets old.
No, hell no. I'm seeing her on next Tuesday. Ann Wilson.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, her new album's pretty good, man. Brian Davis of the Bad Beat and Damn Good Movie Memories told me last night when I was listening to a show that, the new Ann Wilson album's really good.
I love that dude. That dude's awesome.
He fucking rules, dude. And then we get to our number 8. What's your number 8, Ralph?
Manowar, Wheels of Fire. I'm talking about just songs about driving. That song is just fucking
fucking love Manowar.
Oh man, that Wheels of Fire is the shit. It even starts with a car revving up and shit. It's just a badass song. Love it.
And then what's your number 8, Jerry?
I'm gonna stick with Iron Maiden and go and Run to the Hills, man. I mean, the fucking galloping beat to it. You can't help but fucking rock in your car and listen to it, man. It's the second best Iron Maiden album, Number of the Beast. Fucking Killers and Beast are every song, well, not every song, but majority of them fucking just are you can listen to, jam and rock to and drive and just fucking have a good time, man.
You didn't pick your favorite Blaze Bailey?
No, I'm starting to like him now, though. I know I'm going to get shit for that, but I'm starting to like his 2 albums now.
I never give you shit for anything you like, man.
I thought Blaze Bailey was great with Iron Maiden live. Much better.
Was he? I never saw him with it.
I saw him with Blaze and it was fucking awesome. I mean, the album just didn't capture it, you know?
That's what my friend Eric Swinson said. He said, you ever seen him live with Blaze in a small club? It was awesome. I go, no. And so
I did.
But my number 8 is Led Zeppelin, Communication Breakdown, man.
Fucking great song.
Another song you notice you're going 90 and you go, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's like you're just like, whoop. Yeah. Then what's your number 7, Ralph?
My number 7 is Rainbow with Death Alley Driver.
Ooh,
it's kind of like Highway Star Part 2. I love Rainbow with Joe Lynn Turner. Love
Me
it.
too.
I do too.
Of course, I love the Dio one the best, but Rainbow to me is one of those rare bands that never made a bad album.
I like all their albums.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, Death Valley Driver, and goddamn, do I love that video where Richie Blackmore's in the back of the car instructing the guy to run over Joe Lynn Turner on a motorcycle. One of the coolest videos ever. And then they go into the guitar solo, and there he is, the whole band in a graveyard. It's fucking epic, man. And it's cheesy, early MTV type video, which are my favorite videos. You know?
Oh yeah. Even the Judas Priest Hot Rockin', right?
Oh man.
Yeah, Hot Rockin', honestly, I think the second half of Hot Rockin' is the coolest Judas Priest video. When they get out of the gym, when it's all fire and the headbanger with the maiden shirt and they're fucking, dude, that part was epic, man. It makes up for that fucking gym.
Yeah, well, my number 7 is Golden Earring, Radar Love, and an honorable mention to the White Lion version. I think the White Lion version has a better drum solo to me.
That's a driving car song, right?
Yeah, Radar Love.
Right on.
I love Golden Earring, man. I think nobody talks about Golden Earring that much.
I don't know enough about them. I just know Twilight Zone and Radar Love.
Yeah, Bullet Hits the Bone. Bullet Hits the Bone rules, man. They're a great band.
Bullet Hit the Bone's Twilight Zone?
Yeah, that's Twilight Zone. Bullet Hits the Bone. Yeah, it's a great song. And then we get to our number 6. What's your number 6, Ross?
How about my number 7?
Oh, your number 7. What's your number 7?
I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, man, but it's awesome song at night if you're fucking driving. Spiral Architect by Black Sabbath.
Ooh.
It's fucking just great to chill to, man, and just think while you're driving. Love that song. Love that fucking album, dude. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath rules.
Masterpiece.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I need to get into the Tony Martin era of Sabbath because I like your interview and I like that solo album. I bought that solo album because of your interview. I go, this album rules.
Wasn't that? Yeah, that album rules indeed. Man.
Album fucking rules, man.
Fucking blew my mind how good it was.
Yeah.
So far, it's my favorite album this year.
Nice. And then we get to our number 5. What's your number 5, Ralph? Oh wait,
You're
number
on 6, man.
Number 6. Sorry.
Number 6. A lot of people won't know this too because people will not accept Skid Row without Sebastian Bach. But Skid Row's got a song called Let's Go that is probably like my 3rd or 4th favorite Skid Row song ever. It's so good. And yeah, it's a song about driving, but man, it rocks so fucking hard. I love Let's Go from Skid Row. That is my number 6.
Is that on Johnny Salinger? The EPs?
Johnny Salinger, it's one of the EPs. I think those last 2 EPs were fucking phenomenal.
Oh, they ruled. I have them both. Because you talked about them so much, I went and bought them. The Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, the greatest podcast ever. You are part of the Podcast Kings. You're voted. I'm just happy I beat Terrence. The freaking beat Terrence. I think I got to the I won the first round. Second round, I lost, but at least I won a round. So that was pretty cool.
The Mark and Terrence experience.
Oh God, please don't. That gives me flashbacks. Fucking, it's like I'm in Vietnam going, oh fuck, Terrence. Oh, stop.
Terrence is like, oh yeah, you're gonna fire me, right? Well, I'm gonna start my own and destroy the Rock and Metal Combat podcast. Seven or eight podcasts later.
How'd that work out? Yeah.
Terrence Reardon and friends, where he never had anybody on. He has no friends.
No.
Whatever, man. Fuck that guy.
That fucker keeps trying to message me on fucking sock puppet accounts. I keep fucking blocking him.
He's a racist. He's a racist piece of shit. And if anybody wants a 28-minute rant of him saying racist shit on video, I will.
I heard it.
A lot of people been asking for it, and I've been sending it to everybody. And for that guy to deny that he's racist, and the funniest denial is that he wasn't fired. We fired him on the air where he begged to stay on the show and even said, sign a petition for me to stay.
I know.
Not one motherfucker fucking signed him. There was no petition because nobody cares. This guy fucking whatever. Fuck him. Fucking racist piece of shit.
And fucking another thing I have flashbacks is fucking Andrew Jacobs being on the show. What the fuck was I thinking?
Oh,
see, I don't know that dude.
The best
you don't want to know him
is where Terrence had the podcast YouTube page gone. You know, he made it get deleted or whatever. Where then we opened another one with even more subscribers. Like, he didn't win with us every time I try. But my favorite is when they blocked it. I had so many fucking Andrew Jacob videos. He fucking wrote Terrence, thank you so much for getting it down. Because all those turtle videos are gone.
My God, that dude was like fucking Prozac. Listening to him and Terrence both were Prozac. I just got, you know what? I'm gonna admit it. I got Andrew Jacobs on there because I got fucking shared the show so much. I got fucking downloads. Fuck that guy. I was an idiot. And fucking Lee Sinclair, fucking another bad co-host on the Freeform. You warned me about her. Fuck, I should have listened to you the first time. I fired her ass.
I did?
You warned me. You said, don't mess with Lee Sinclair. She's an idiot.
Wow. I do not remember her at all.
Yeah, you remember she was a DJ on that metal station. You told me to stay away from her. She's bad news.
Really? I don't remember her at all.
Yeah, you told me to stay away from her. I should have listened. And I fired her, dude. I said, you know what? I'm getting the real Lee here. Fuck you. All you want to do is metal all the time. I can't fucking review. And then when I do a non-metal album, you go, it's okay. It sucked. And she never did her homework, even on metal albums. I go, fuck, I'm going to redo all her episodes, the Queensryche episodes and fucking everything with her with Lee, because Lee's more entertaining than she was. Fuck, I love Lee.
I mean, say what you want about her. At least she was better than Terrence. I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, she was better than Terrence. But you warned me about her. I should have listened.
I mean, I have so many dickweeds that, you know, I have problems with that I just forget a lot of them. There's so many.
Oh, man. Well, you get a lot of pickle whistlers, you know.
Love that fucking word, man.
Well, Ian was the one. See, here's the genesis of pickle whistler. Ian was the one that brought it up, like when we were doing a podcast with Greg Barnes. He called him a pickle whistler, and I was like, "That is the greatest shit ever." So I stole it from him. But then later, somebody sent me a link in the Urban Dictionary that it is a term. I guess Ian got it from there. So all this time, I thought Ian invented it, where he probably didn't. Wasn't aware that it's part of the Urban Dictionary.
Oh man. You should get Greg Barnes back on an episode. He's
hilarious. Eventually, I'm sure. I love that guy.
Yeah, man. He doesn't like me because I was friends with Terrence for a while, but Terrence is the one who brought him into my life, so I don't fucking know. And then you did your number 6? You did your number 6?
I didn't do my number 6 yet.
Okay, well, my number 6 is...
My number 6.
Okay, go for it.
Just hit me twice, bro. Rip It Out, Ace Frehley, man.
Oh, that's a great song.
Best Kiss album, period.
Yeah.
Every fucking song on that album rules. I mean,
the best album with the Kiss logo is the Ace Frehley album.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Better than every Kiss album.
I got those albums for $1 unopened at freaking a thrift store, and I've only listened to the Ace one.
Yeah, the only one really listened listen to.
Yeah, man. I know you guys like Peter Criss. I
love his voice. Best
I like
voice in the
Baby
band.
Driver now. I didn't used to like Baby Driver, but I like Baby Driver now, and I like a couple more songs by him.
I love this solo album now that everybody hates. I used to hate it with a passion, but I'm getting old, dude. You know, I mean, it's really appealing to me now. I absolutely love it, except for like 2-3 tracks. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, my number 6 is like when I used to get stoned and drive like high on weed. Riders of the Storm, dude, by the Doors.
Man. That's a good one, dude. Yeah.
My God, that song fucking rules. Jim Morrison rules. I have a friend at work. She says every time the Doors come on, she turns them off, and I go, "You're crazy." I go, God, I don't know how you can't like Jim Morrison's voice. It's like it's butter. Fucking wrote great lyrics. Then we get to our number 5. What's your number 5, Ralph?
All right, dude. I gotta get something to drink, so I'm gonna give you my number 5 and then run to my kitchen.
Okay.
And I'm sure both of you don't know this because this is such an obscure band. But I highly recommend go on YouTube and look this up because this song is absolutely gold. It's a band called Ivory Tower, and the song is called Ready to Roll. You got to hear this song. Tell me that ain't a badass driving song. I'll be right back.
I'm going to write that shit down right now.
I am too.
Ivory Tower. Dang. So what's your number 5, Jerry?
Highway to Hell, AC/DC.
Oh, why didn't I pick that?
I mean, come on. I don't need to say nothing about that song. That song's fucking rules.
God dang, Highway to Hell, dude. It's like, I know, well, he's not here. Ralph explained how, like, when he first heard Bon Scott, he sounded like an alien. It's like, fuck, man. That guy was a poet. Him and David Lee Roth can write the best double entendres. It's like, nobody could write like fucking Bon Scott. And it just sucks that Brian Johnson, he wrote a lot of like Back in Black, but he hasn't wrote anything since. It's like Malcolm and Angus.
Fucking AC/DC rules, man. I mean, the only band that can make a fucking bagpipe cool. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I always had to play an AC/DC songs. I did 2 shows on thatmetalstation.com. On Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. I play an AC/DC song. Sometimes I'll play 2 AC/DC songs, and I'll always play a Rush song and a Cult. I want people to hear the Cult. It's like, I love the Cult. I think they're not talked about enough. But I'll get into my number 5, which you already picked. I picked Deep Purple.
Wait. Jerry,
Yeah.
You were check it out, dude. Check out my boxers. You like? Well, yours was Highway to Hell, AC/DC, right?
Yeah.
What did I miss, Mark? What was yours?
Oh, I haven't said it yet.
Okay, cool.
I was talking about how you talked about Bon Scott, how like when you first heard him, you thought he was an alien.
I didn't like it. My friend bought If You Want Blood back in 1978.
Great live album.
Yeah, I was like, man, the band is good, but God, I don't like this guy's voice. And now it's like he's like, I just did an episode of my favorite singers, and he was on. He's one of my favorite, and definitely my favorite lyricists. I was just stupid. The first time I heard Fair Warning, I hated it.
Damn.
Oh man,
Fair Warning is my favorite Van Halen album.
Well, many people think the same thing.
It's fucking rules.
Mine's OU812.
God dang. Why did that get? We didn't record that.
Oh my God, man. Gary, the greatest rock and metal combat podcast episode was with Mark OU812, and we lost it. I'm telling you, I think it was the best episode we ever did.
Well, fucking Eric RMCP Jordan and freaking Edwin Anastracci are gonna have me on a 5150 episode with Ian. Oh, I'm gonna fucking get lambasted on that episode.
Because you know, I'm the nice one. I'm the one that hates bands but not fans. But Ian wants Sammy Hagar fans to die.
Oh yeah. Oh, we don't need to get into that one.
Yeah. I'm the nice guy.
Yeah, man. Well, I did I say my number 5? I said Highway Star. Highway Star by Deep Purple's my number 5. Jerry picked it earlier. That song just fucking rules. Ian Gillan, fucking dude. I've seen them twice, and they fucking ruled both times.
I just saw like 2 months. I just saw Deep Purple 2 months ago.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw your little video coming up. And Ian, too bad he can't do Child in Time anymore, man. That would rule.
yeah. I mean, the Born Again album destroyed his voice because he was screaming his ass off on it. Because I saw the Born Again tour, and then I saw Perfect Strangers like a year later, and they did do Child in Time, but it wasn't pretty. I mean, he was able to do the but not the that part, you know.
Oh my
But it's
God.
understandable, man. I mean, a lot of people get bashed with these singers that can't sing anymore, but goddamn, listen to what they did when they were young. How you expect them to? How do you expect Ian Gillan to still sing like he used to when he was doing shit like Bloodsucker and Child in Time? You know, it's like, come on, man. There's no way. That's a young man can only do shit like that. You know.
How does Glenn Hughes still do it though?
Well,
that guy's fucking timeless, dude.
Glenn Hughes to me is what they say about everything. There's an exception to every rule.
Yeah.
And Glenn Hughes is one of those guys that does hit those notes, but it wasn't as strenuous as Gillan. But still, he's amazing. Yeah, Glenn Hughes, Robin Zander, Steven Tyler.
Robin Zander.
Zander. I'm going to see Aerosmith in Vegas in July.
Well, I'm telling you, I saw, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, Steven Tyler still got it, man. Perfect.
Yeah. And then we get to our number 4. What's your number 4, Ralph?
Number 4. Oh, Iron Horse from Motorhead.
Oh, that's a great song.
Fuck yeah, man. Ferociously Stoned. Again, these are all songs about driving, but yeah, that is one of my favorite songs, period. Not one of my favorite Motorhead songs, just one of my favorite songs, period. There's a vibe, there's such an organic, so real, but Motorhead was so real. But Iron Horse, especially the live at Hammersmith version, forget it. I mean, believe me, I had to put it really high on the list.
Yeah, again, with the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, you got me into Motorhead. Thank you. I need to get that live at Hammersmith, guys. Like, I hear you lick that ass of that album.
That is the greatest Motorhead album, hands down.
I need to get it. I only have like 3. I think I have 1916, the first one, and an Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is awesome.
Yeah. And then what's your number 4, Jerry? I didn't skip you this time.
Probably the most, one of the more poppy Priest songs, but Living After Midnight. I have to rewind that like 2 or 3 times after listening to it if I can't get enough of it while I'm driving. I mean, love the fucking opening riff. It's a legendary fucking opening riff. Like I said, it's one of the more poppy songs, but I fucking love it. One of the greatest bands ever.
Yeah, I agree.
How is it that nobody knew Rob Halford was gay? Where in Living After Midnight he says, "I set my sights on an old man."
The people I hung out with at my first job, they said, "You didn't know Rob Halford was gay when he sang Exciter?" And I go,
"Come on, Turbo Lover, man."
Hey, what's the connection with gay and Exciter?
I don't know. The way he
down
just
on
said,
your knees and repent if you please.
Yeah, me. I have no idea. They said they knew he was gay when they heard Exciter.
Dude, I mean, Grinder, Looking for Me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of other songs. Jawbreaker, you know.
When I found out he was gay, I was surprised for like 2 seconds.
Well, you know, he used to hang out at this club down here called the Treehouse. I'm talking about 1982, around there. A friend of mine told me, "Go, dude, Rob Halford hit on me in the bathroom." And this was back in '82, so it was like already well known.
Dude, how is Rob still hitting those notes? I just saw him like a couple months ago, dude.
Yeah, that's a freak of nature too, because that's even more bizarre because on the Angel of Retribution tour, his voice sucked. And that whole tour, it wasn't sounding good. Now he's really good again.
Yeah, I saw them 3 times. I saw them with the Deep Purple, and then I saw them with Uriah Heep opening for them. I didn't like Uriah Heep. They were kind of boring to me on stage, but Rob kicked ass. And then I saw them again a couple months ago and with Queensryche, and Todd Latour's rules. But fuck. He gets down and he does a and he gets that guttural scream going. It's like, yeah, it's like, fuck yeah. But I wish I would have seen the full Judas Priest, man, like you did.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
man,
that would have rocked.
every tour up to Painkiller. Dude, I'll tell you, man, this is the truth. When I was so close the first time I saw him at the Sunrise Musical Theater, Screamer for Vengeance. This is a true story. When Rob Halford was screaming the song Sinner, I literally saw the speakers shaking. I mean, these are big fucking 100-pound speakers, and I saw them shaking. That's how insane his vocals were back then.
Yeah, so cool. I wish I would have took out like Painkiller and put in another classic song though. You know, I know they have to do Painkiller because that's what Travis's first album with them, you know, and he's the one promoting it. What do you want to hear? And everybody goes, Painkiller, Painkiller. You know, it's like,
you know what Yngwie Malmsteen says?
What?
That Painkiller is a drum machine.
Drum machine?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't think so.
Album's a drum machine. No, I don't think so either. But Yngwie Malmsteen said that.
Oh my God. So you did your number 4, right, Jerry?
Yeah.
Okay, my number 4 is Metallica Battery. I put Master of Puppets on. That whole album makes me go a million miles an hour. Even Orion. It's like,
oh, fucking Orion rules.
Oh my
That's
God.
my favorite Metallica song.
Yeah.
It's one of mine, but Battery, it's like, don't get this up about battery. I gotta watch my speed because I'm fucking going 100. What the fuck is going on? My wife loves old Metallica too, and she loves Rush. A woman who loves Rush. That's why I married her. That's
a fine,
yeah. You don't find women who like, even Rush joked about it. Oh, we saw 3 women in the audience tonight. That's pretty cool. But Battery just rules. And then we get to number 3. What's your number 3, Ralph?
Oh my God, this one, man. Trashed by Black Sabbath. The sick ass screams Gillan does on that song. And that song, again, you know, it's about drinking tequila and driving a car and crashing and dying. Fucking awesome, man. Born Again is a godly album.
Yeah, and he found the tapes to that, so I hope he does a remaster.
Yeah, that's Tony is gonna do it. I mean, when he first found it, he said, I might do something with it. And everybody's like, oh, it's coming. It's like, he said he might. It's like this whole Van Halen thing with Satriani. It's like, dude, it's in the embryonic stage. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Just Jason Newsted, people just love to jump. But Iommi did come out saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, fuck yeah. But yeah. I'll tell you this, man. I don't have a problem with the production, though everybody does. I absolutely love the sound of that album because it's dirgy, it's dirty, and it matches the music. And Trash is a goddamn masterpiece. And I saw the Born Again tour, and they didn't play Trash. And they never played Trash, ever. The song that starts the album, the single for the album, and it was never played live. How crazy is that?
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Then we get, what's your number 3, Jerry?
My number 3 song, fucking Tommy fucking Shaw, Renegade, dude.
Great song.
Fucking guy rules. I love Tommy. I'm not too crazy about the current Styx lineup, but man,
dude, they ruled. I saw them a few months ago.
Why do they have to fucking add another guitar player?
I knew you were gonna say that. You hate that other guitar. He adds to the sound. At least they don't have like a tape.
They
playing.
sounded good without that.
They did, but it's fine, dude. I love that last album, Crash the Crown.
I'm gonna see Styx with REO and Loverboy soon, and it's the first time I'm gonna see REO since the High Infidelity tour.
Dude, I saw REO a few months back. The guitar player, I can't remember his name right now.
Dave Amato.
Dave Amato, yeah. He had COVID, so they went acoustic. I was so fucking pissed because I love Dave Amato. I love Gary Rishoff a lot better. Don't get me wrong, Gary Rishoff's a god, and nobody gives him any credit. Fucking Golden Country. I know you love that song. That fucking song rules. Fucking epic and fun. REO 2 fucking rules. Yeah. But they went acoustic, and Kevin said, this is probably the only time you're going to see us acoustic, so you're getting a special show. And I don't want a fucking special show. But it was cool. His son's band, he has a band with his sons in it that opened for him. They fucking sucked. They were like bad yacht rock.
Whose son?
Kevin Cronin's sons. They fucking sucked. I was like, is this over yet? No, you're playing another song? No, stop. You're killing me.
Yeah, I heard all they did was Van Hagar songs.
My God. So I'm gonna have to get tickets because Ario Sticks and fucking Lover. I want to see Loverboy. I like Loverboy. I don't care what anybody says. I love
I've never
Loverboy.
seen Loverboy. I like that song, Only the Lucky Ones, and I like Turn Me Loose.
Yeah, I like freaking loving every minute of it. I like fucking when it's over.
Just kidding, dude. You know, I'm gonna go see them at this amphitheater. That dude, every time I go there, I get a ticket outside for $10.
Nice.
So I don't buy tickets to that amphitheater at West Palm Beach.
Yeah, I went there when it was the Coral Sky Amphitheater when it just opened up. What's it called now?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, what's it called now? Do you know?
Oh, no, I don't know. It changes every I don't know what it's called now.
I've been to Florida once in 1987. I went to Disney World and it was fucking humid as fuck. I was dying. It rained and I was still fucking sweating.
You remember what month that was?
No, I don't remember what month it is. It had to be in the summer. I think it was in the summer.
Remember there was a summer day in 87. I live about 4 hours away from Disneyland, but I still smelled something funny. Your hygiene sucks, Mark.
Oh, fuck no. I take a shower once a week. All right. Well, my number 3 is Judas Priest heading out to the highway. I love that.
A driving song.
That's a fucking great driving song. That's the first song that got me into Judas Priest when we did the fucking we redid the Judas Priest. That was my episode number 3 with Bushy. And Bushy, fucking Milli Vanilli, dude. I don't know.
I love that guy because he's so bizarre.
I love him too, but fucking when you just put that video up with fucking Lee going Bushy, 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 and he's fucking giving the metal horns while he's throwing up on good whiskey. I go, I'm going to Rock and Pod 2023 and fucking teach Bushy how to fucking hold his alcohol. Fucking he just drinks beer. I guess he doesn't like hard alcohol. That's all I drink is hard alcohol because beer has too much carbs and I'm diabetic.
The greatest line in that video is when Ian said, "Bushy can't hold his liquor, can't handle his liquor or metal." That shit was awesome.
I like the one. I think it was a recent episode where Ian goes, "You can't tell me that I'm not a metal fan anymore," because you like something.
Yeah, because My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance. Hey, I like that album too. It reminded me of Queen. I don't know why. It reminded me of Queen.
Hey, Jerry, are you a homophobe and you don't like me and Mark because we're gay and we like... Is that why?
If both of you were here right in front of me right now, I'd be all over the.
Well, both you guys like Ghost, and I, you know what? I don't hate them. I like Rats. I do like a song by them. I just can't get into that guy's voice. Like,
dude, that's one of the best bands in the last 20 years. Dude.
I think they are. I mean, as far as popular bands go, they are the best.
They can fucking play metal, pop, fucking everything. They do it.
Well, I give them credit because they're bringing rock into the spotlight.
That last album is phenomenal.
It is.
Maybe I need to listen to more. Maybe I need to do a deep dive and just get into it and just keep listening to it. Maybe I'll get into it. But I tried with King Diamond. I Merciful Fate, King Diamond. I did do a deep dive and kept listening to it. I can't. His voice is.
King Diamond is a very acquired thing.
Yeah, but I tried because I wanted to like it because people
it's a
like
shame,
him.
dude, because the thing about King Diamond is either you get it or you don't. If you don't get it, you're gonna hate it. If you get it, you're gonna fucking worship it.
I just put shit on Facebook to fuck with people. I just put I hate King Diamond, so and then I get all the comments, and I like it. It's like I agree, I disagree, I agree. That's what I do on Facebook. I just put things to get people to talk. You know, I want people to talk. I used to do politics, but fuck politics. Fuck politics.
Yeah,
fuck politics. Fuck left. Fuck the right. Fuck the independents. Fuck the progressives. You guys are all fucking in it for power and money. Fuck the politics. But let's get out of politics right now. Let's get into our number 2. What's your number 2, Ralph?
Well, my number 2 should be number 1, but it's not because my number 1 is a tie. I couldn't pick one over the other, but my number 2 is Highway Star. It should be number 1 because to me it's the ultimate driving song. It sounds like a motor. One of the greatest guitar solos ever. Highway Star is my number 2, Deep Purple.
That was my number 6. Number 5, what was yours?
10.
We all picked Highway Star. What's your number 2, Jerry?
Ace of Spades, man. Fucking Motorhead, dude.
Oh,
I could have picked 15,000 songs by them, but that song fucking makes me hit the gas pedal a little harder.
Well, for number 2, I picked a whole album because this is a whole album I can't turn off. Once it starts, I got to drive to it. Van Halen 2. It's like Van Halen 2. I got to hear Light Up the Sky. I got to hear freaking like every song off there because it fucking rules. I can't.
Yeah, a lot of people give me shit about it. That's my favorite Van Halen album. A lot of people give me shit.
One of my favorite, but you put it in the car, you don't turn it off. You just let it go to the end.
That's my second favorite. My favorite Van Halen albums are in order. My favorite's the first one, then 2, then Women, then Fair Warning, then Diver Down, then 84. It's in that order.
It's like Van Halen 2. I gotta hear fucking Beautiful Girls. It's a perfect summer driving song.
It's the greatest summer album, period.
I agree with you on that. It's like my son. I'll listen to it in the winter. I'll listen to it through all seasons because it's just that good. Even fucking You're No Good. I don't like fucking the original song. I love their version. I like David's freaking personality on that whole album.
But you like Sammy too. You got to bring that in.
I like Sammy too. But he didn't make a great summer album.
He didn't make a great album, period. Hey, but you heard his next one's the best thing he's ever done. That's what he said.
Hey, but he does have a great producer. Dave Cobb is a great fucking producer. I know you like one song off the new Slash album, but Dave Cobb produced that.
I like that song.
Yeah, but when I first heard that album, I go, dude, this production is raw as fuck. I never heard Slash sound this raw. And we did a review on it on the Freeform Rock podcast. But I like Miles Kennedy. I like Alter Bridge. I like Mark Tremonti's a great guitar player. People give him shit because he's in Creed, but that fucker could play. If you ever listen to his band Tremonti, it's hard as fuck. It's like metal. And he even did a Frank Sinatra fucking album for charity for Down syndrome. All proceeds go to freaking, he does it, Got You Under My Skin, and it sounds like Frank. I'm like, what the fuck?
Very cool, man.
Yeah, very cool dude, man. And then we get to our number 1. What's your number 1, Ralph?
It's a tie. Hellbent for Leather from Judas Priest and Free Will Burning from Judas Priest.
Oh my god, that's great songs.
To me, I couldn't pick one over the other.
I wanted to pick Desert Plains too.
Desert Plains is another fucking In Burning Rubber. Not Quest. That's another driving song.
Yeah, that was the first album that got me into Judas Priest's fucking Point of Entry.
That is my favorite song off of Desert Plains.
Yeah, fucking great album. What's your number 1, Jerry?
All right. I'll probably get shit for this one too, but fucking Detroit Rock City. Ever since I've been driving, I crank that song up when it comes on, or I have the CD or whatever. I think it's just the ultimate driving tune, in my opinion.
That's my favorite Kiss song that Paul Stanley ever sang. I know it's a burnt out song and whatever, but I think it's the greatest Paul Stanley Kiss song, I think.
Yeah, and then my number 1, I had to pick Rush, Red Barchetta.
That was originally, I don't know why, I did have that in the honorable mentions, but I don't see it now there.
Red Barchetta right there from the box set.
Right on. Oh, really?
Yeah, they put in the car, drumsticks, guitar picks.
No shit.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Like the guitar picks is from Eddie and Alex. They're still guitar picks.
Oh, steel guitar picks.
They're fucking cool. And then the Red Barchetta. I put it right in front of the box set. I took it out of the box set. I wanted to display it in the office here.
You know if Eddie and Alex played steel guitar picks? Is that what they do?
I don't know, but they're still guitar picks.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, man. If you guys check out that movie Metal Lords, it's a really good movie. I think you'd like it, Ralph. Ralph Halford is in Metal Lords.
Oh, I didn't like that movie, dude.
You didn't see it?
That Netflix movie?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You didn't like it?
No, man. To me, it was kind of like fucking Saved by the Bell with metal.
But at least I
feel the same way about Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai? I love Cobra Kai.
Get rid of those kids and be a good show.
All right, man. That was our list of our top 10 driving songs. But Ralph, man, we want to thank you for being on the show. And we want you to promote yourself. Promote yourself, brother.
All right. I got an awesome YouTube page called the Almost Human page. I got an awesome podcast called the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast. And that's it, man.
Hey, you're the podcast kings, man. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, we are the podcast kings, you know.
Come on, man.
The best.
Yeah, man. It's like Ian's on your coattails, man. I'm just joking.
Well, I'm not.
Remember, always put Ralph before Ian.
Yeah, my ego can't handle that shit.
But man, thank you for being on here, and
Thanks for having me.
we want you guys to subscribe, share this shit. You know, we're not getting many downloads lately, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, we do this shit for free, and usually I get really drunk on here, but I want to be a little sober with Ralph, and I just snorted fucking Fireball on the Freeform Rock podcast.
Fuck, man.
I snorted Fireball, man.
Dude.
Oh, what, is it up?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, I'm gonna put that on the podcast.
I freaking, after I snorted it, I fucking shook my hand. I dropped it on the keyboard. You see me lifting up the keyboard. You see the liquid dripping off the keyboard. I'm surprised it still works.
Well,
Fucking Mark Daly took a still of it, and I used it as my freaking thing on Facebook. Me dripping the keyboard.
Put that one up as well.
It's fucking hilarious.
Can I put that up, Mark?
Yeah. I said, you have permission, like Terrence said, why are you fucking with him? He's a good dude. I said, and I give permission for them to put any fucking video they want of me. Fuck that guy.
Such an idiot.
Yeah, man. All right. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Jerry.
Wait. I do want to plug another thing.
Okay.
There's a guy on YouTube called Sean Morris, who Terrence fucking hates. Subscribe to that guy. That guy rules.
I'm going to go. You guys keep talking about it on the podcast. And I
Sean
forget.
Morris.
So I listened to that on the way to work, and then 8 hours of work, I forgot what you said about Sean Morris, but I remember everything else. I need to freaking get him. Isn't he the guy who says something like you guys always say his catchphrase?
Shame. Constantly bashing Dennis DeYoung, and it drives Terrence nuts.
Oh, fuck. I love Dennis DeYoung, but I ain't going to drive me nuts.
One of those, he loves like new sticks, and he's all about Tommy Shaw. And dude, I don't know which video it is, but there's a video of him going after Terrence after something Terrence left him. It's the funniest video because it's either his wife or his mom's in the corner, and he's just like, what are you gonna do, Terrence? Are you gonna hit me with a Babes 50 45 single against
Tommy Shaw is my favorite member of Styx, but I love Dennis also. Except that album Desert Moon fucking sucked.
I saw Dennis DeYoung right before the pandemic, and I don't know if you saw this. I met him. It was a fluke because this girl I know since high school was there, and she worked for PBS, and she got me backstage, and I had a Kansas shirt on, and I got to talking to Dennis. He was so nice, and I told him, dude, I saw the very first Paradise Theater tour at the Hollywood Sportatorium. He remembered that, and then when we took a picture, he said, all right, everybody, let's sing Dust in the Wind.
Man, you always talk about the Hollywood Sportatorium. You and Ruben De La Rosa, man. That guy.
Yeah, I love that place. I fucking love that place. Man.
What's his new name? Breed Lebowski?
The parking lot was a fucking mud ball, man. It was like a fucking muddy lake.
Oh, you were there, Jerry, huh?
I lived down south. I lived in West Palm.
Oh, so
shit.
For the longest time.
You are aware.
It fucking leaked, but it was still fucking hella cool, dude. I mean, the last concert I actually saw down there was Maiden, I think.
I was there.
Yeah.
I saw every Maiden tour there, which was Peace of Mind, Power Slave, Somewhere in Time, and Seventh Son. We're all at the Sports Tour.
Yeah, I remember Ace was supposed to open up for that fucking Seventh Son tour, I think.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
I saw Maiden for the first time, and Fozzy opened, and Fozzy sucked. God, that was like horrible.
Oh, you know what? Water's also wet.
All right, guys, take it easy, man, and make sure and subscribe and share. Later, guys.
Pizza skulls.
Thanks, Ralph, man. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You forgot to say smack-a-magab.
I did. I said schmack-a-magab.
You interrupted him, Jerry. Jerk.
Sorry.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.
Bye.